Hey everybody, it's PJ, and you're going to get ready for work with me while I talk. So, it's been a crazy week. Oh, I got a couple new products. I got my Smashbox Photo Finish Foundation, the big size. I'm so excited because I found this trick. I'm so excited because I can't get it open. Okay. I found this trick where if you put on primer like before and after your face up, what's face up? Your makeup routine, that it looks so much smoother, and then you just go in and fill in. But while I was at it, I got their shadow primer, which I've never tried before, but I'm going to today. And so, oh, and I also got this Revlon Age Defying Wrinkle Fill and their primer and Wet n Wild primer, but I'm going to use the Smashbox, but I am going to use my wrinkle fill, filling them wrinkles, them horrible wrinkles. I can't wait till I get a facelift look. Look how cute. I guess I would have to do that, right? I can't wait. I started my savings fund. I started my savings fund for my facelift like a month ago, but I had to go in it twice. And everybody, I'm sure my age, has the same thought. But anyway, so I've already washed my face. We're going in with Perricone MD Facelift. Let's live that way. Lift it. Come on, lift it, please. I thought real. Like, what I say to myself, why don't these products work? Like, they're all supposed to just, you know, put them on a 20. Then we do our eye lift. I don't know. The eye lift, I think, does work. I don't know if the facelift does, but the eye lift does. But I have a pretty arched, like, I have had Botox in a really light amount once in between my eyes, but I've always had, like, kind of eyebrows that stayed up there, so I don't know why. Like, that's where the tension is in my face, and instead of going, I go, I don't know, just the way I'm built. Alright, so do you think I should fill my wrinkles before primer? Well, we're going to try it both ways. Today, it's going to be before. Oh, my neck therapy. My neck. Bull neck. Germans have bull necks and big shoulders. It's just the way it is. And big titties. Now, the big titties did me well for a long time, but they're no longer important. Get my dentist work done Monday. Thank you, God. I cannot stand this chipped tooth. Like, I see it when I talk, and it drives me crazy. It'll be all better on Monday. Oh, and I got this. Is that the cutest little? I'm like so loving this. Beauty. Not really. But one can dream. All right, so let's fill my wrinkles in. Let's get the cracks out of my crackhead. All right, so we're going in here. Here's a wrinkle. Let's see. And you're just supposed to kind of do that. I think it's glue. I think they're putting glue on me. That's what it feels like. It's sticky. I don't have a lot of, like, big line wrinkles. I have a little. I more have a droopy face. Like, I don't have the real thick line. That's another thing, since my tooth's cracked. Certain words are harder to say, and I can't stand it. I feel ridiculous. So. Okay. Let's let that dry. See, I don't have a whole lot of laugh lines. A little bit. Little tiny bit. Never was my problem. I always had the droopy eye, though. The Jewy thing. I think Jewish people have droopy eyes. I always wanted almond eyes. I wanted to be black for the longest time. Alright, so now that I'm sufficiently... I swear it's glue. Now that I'm glued up, let's go in with my favorite primer. I love this stuff. I had no idea how good it was. I got it in a Birchbox, I think. Was this, oh no, it was in an Ipsy box. And I got this primer. Why does this look so thin compared to what I was... This isn't even gel-like. Am I supposed to shake it up? I'm shaking it. Looks like it's separated. Weirdness. What is that about? It's like so liquid compared to the gel I got. Now I gotta take that off. Oh, there's the gel. It really did separate. Damn. There's the gel. Weird. I guess I'm gonna have to shake that up really good. I don't know if this is gonna work today. It is way more liquidous than it was in the little tube. I hope that doesn't ruin anything. Wow. It's separated in this tube. That's crazy weird. Like I had no idea it would do that. Like it's still liquid on my face. Alright, I gotta wash my face. This is so weird. Maybe the heat? Being in the mail. Wow. Okay, guys, I'll be back. Okay, I read nowhere where you have to shake this, but oh my God, I just poured liquid all over my hands and face. Like, what? So, wow, I like took off all my makeup again. This is just ridiculous. Okay, well, I put back on all my oil, because I only had to wash up here. But that took off all this. Let's see here. Now I did check it and it's back to being a gel after I shook it. So I guess that's the sorry, it gives my face a time to dry. What the hell? Only me. God, what the heck? Okay, and now I'm checking it now, and it's back to being a gel. I mean, literally, it poured out like liquid. Weird stuff. I hate when I have like a little sample of something and I love it, and then I get the big one and it's not the same. Do you ever do that? And I feel like, well, what'd you do? Like make really great little bottles and then, no, this feels the same now. It was just separated. I don't know why. It's even still a little more liquidous than it was in the little tube, which is crazy. Isn't that crazy? It's like a different product. All right, anyway, we're just going to keep going with this. All right, so Smashbox Primer, you know all the Percone MD stuff. I was making sure I was still taping. Here is the 24-Hour Shadow Primer. But, okay, here's one thing. I like eyeshadow primers that aren't transparent, translucent, whatever. Okay, and this is. So that's not going to behoove me, but it was worth a shot. I like ones that have a little color to them, that even out the color tone of my eyes, my eyelids, because as you can see, it did not. But it did. I have one that does, but it's very drying. And it's the Revlon Photo Ready Shadow Primer, but it can be drying. So I'm going to put this on top of the Smashbox and hope that that works. Because this is smooth. I almost should have done it the opposite, you know that? But you live and learn with this stuff. Okay. Because I probably should have put this down and then the other primer on top, because it is really smooth right now. Which is why I love Smashbox Primer, but yeah, I know. Okay, green coverall, girlies. I've been using a little bit of this under my eye because it helps with, the green helps with the discoloration no matter what color the discoloration is. See, I can't say discoloration until my teeth are fixed because it like goes through the little hole. This is terrible. You're Monday. And I love my dentist. I didn't know he was behind me, and I was telling his nurse how, like, the rumor is that dentists commit suicide, like, almost as much as, like, I think it's firemen that commit suicide more. And I said, that's because everybody hates them. And he was behind me. He's like, oh, everybody hates you. I was like, really? I didn't know he was there. I didn't know you were there, doctor. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it. He's so nice. That was so mean. I was like, oh, I'm sorry. You're such a nice guy. All right. Visible lift. Blur. I can't wait. I'm to the point where I'm tired of the dark. Like, I'm ready to go back to my wintry alabaster skin. I have hair on my nose. The other day, one of my girls says, Paul, you have a hair on your face. It's actually up your nose. And I go to, I'm like, what do you mean? I have like a nose hair? And I'm like, all day long, I'm like, do I have nose hair? Like sticking out, like in my, and it was just sitting there. But like in my head, I'm like, oh my God, I have nose hair sticking out of my face now. Oh, time to kill myself, nose hair. It wasn't. But I was like, what? Is it attached? And she's like, no, she pulled it right off my face. But you know how like somebody said, oh, there's a bug in your hair and for the rest of the day you itch? That's what it was like. All right, let's put some powder on and set this bitch. I'm not going to put it on where I'm going to put like bronzer or my, oh, I'm sorry. And if you know me, you know what it is. It's Laura Mercier, but I'm not going to put it where I put bronzer or my blush. Because why bother? You're going to use that. That'll set it. It's the same thing. They're all powders. What the hell? Unless you're using cream, which I'm not. So I'm not going to double duty it. Why? Don't double duty. Doesn't that sound gross? I double duty today. The fuck does that mean, Paula? I want to do readings. I want to do readings today. I'm going to come home, clean my bedroom, which is like, well, I got to pick up Pony. I get Pony today, my little fat bulldog. My son, when he moved out, he took him with him. Because it's really his dog, but like, it was our dog. I mean, we raised it together because he lived here. But he's been gone. I mean, he comes in, I have him every once in a while, but I'm getting him this weekend for the whole weekend until Sunday. So I'm excited. It's like having a visitor. He is so fat. And so cute and so sweet. You can't even imagine. I love Frenchies. He's a Frenchie. We had a couple. We had one. Did you hear that? We had one Remy. And he died, gosh, right before Jeff did. And he was only 3. And he got a very rare cancer. And we were so heartbroken. You can't imagine how heartbroken we were. We were like crushed. And, sorry. And we were crushed and hurt and losing. We treat our dogs here at McGovern Ranch like babies. Oh, should like. And that was a tough time, man. And when Jeff died, the day or two after he passed, he came to me in my bedroom, and it was so clear. Like when I tell you that, he wasn't even, it wasn't even like a different room or a different place. He was in my bedroom. And I started crying. And he said, don't cry. I have a present for you. And he, out of nowhere, he just lifted Remy up and laid him on my chest. And I just fell apart. And I woke up like this, trying to hold on and crying. And He's like in the background going, don't cry, don't cry. Ugh. Those were tough days, man. You know, you lose two people. Or, you know, I had dogs, but two things that are so precious to you in like literally less than 2 months. It was just one of those times. It's life. But I was so grateful, like later, after I got myself together, I was like thanking him. I hope you hear me. I was like, thank you so much for giving me that present of holding Remy one more time. And the fact that he was with him made me feel even better, you know? Like that he had him. Anyway, let's not be depressed today. I just went on and on about how we should be so happy in the morning. I'm like, brr. I'm like, brr. But no. No, because I have a relationship with him. I really don't with Remy, now that I think of that. Maybe I should try. But I do have a relationship with Jeff. It's just not a conventional one. Because I think you have to maintain those relationships, which is why every morning I remember everybody. Everybody I can remember. There's some mornings I like miss a couple people and I'm like, oh, I'm sorry, I forgot. Isn't that terrible? But I try to say I remember the face of my father, Leo, and my grandfather, Simon, and my other grandfather, William, and my grandmother, Minnie. Her name was Minnie, like the mouse. And my other grandmother, Gladys. And then I say, I remember, oh, that is pretty. I remember, oh, this is, by the way, I'm using L'Oreal Lumi, True Match Lumi. It's a highlighter. And then I say, I remember all the ones that walked beside me that were my friends, you know. And I say, I remember Ernie and Barry and Nikki and Ricky and Famous and Duck and Guz and Jimmy Leonard. Oh, I shouldn't have said his old name, huh? I only have Crystal, Clarissa as females, and everybody else that I remember are males. And then I say, I pour coffee on the ground for them because they deserve coffee. What the hell? What's the afterlife? What's the afterlife without Dunkin' Donuts? I don't know. Somebody better pour coffee for me, I'll tell you that. And then I tell the universe, I'm not a true God believer, I don't think. I don't know. I don't have an answer, so I say I don't know. But I do believe that the universe, like, provides us with stuff. So, and then I say, I remember the face of the one that loves me and that I love. That's my heart, Jeff. And then I pour the most coffee on the ground for him. Sorry, Daddy, but I do. I got so many compliments yesterday because I wore my Anastasia Beverly Hills liquid lipstick. People like, Dunkin' Donuts people were like, oh, I love your lipstick. I was like, Anastasia Beverly Hills, go buy it. It's so good. I love that stuff. I'm putting it on afterwards and it's working. It's doing what it did. It just smooths it all out. See, I think when you put on primer, it's like necessary. But then when you put on all your makeup, you kind of damage the primer. Because I feel like my face gets so much smoother if I do it after. I know, maybe that's overdoing it, but I also don't get the crease lines as much. But it really does. It really does make a difference. So I'm loving that little trick I found. Because my skin looks smooth all day long. Because I double I know there's this one called Fix It. It's MAC Fix Plus. I want to get that because I think it's the same thing, only in a spray. I wish you could feel the difference. Anyway, my trick. I like it. Doesn't matter if it makes me feel better. Then it's worth it. Because I'm worth it. What commercial's that? Who's I'm worth it people? Oh, because I'm weird. Well, that's my face, guys. I think that's all I'm going to do with you guys today. I love you. Have a great Friday. If you'd like to follow me down the rabbit hole that is my life, hit the button down below and subscribe. Give us a thumbs up if you like this kind of video, a thumbs down if you don't. Either way, got you watching. What do you think? Did that line fill anything? It's gonna work. See ya. Bye. Follow me down the rabbit hole.
Cheese.
What does your boss do every day? This is what mine does. He plays with our children. Say hi.
Is my friend.
Say hi. Hi, YouTube. Hi. You'll be on there today. Bye.